Hello everyone and welcome back to My Hobby Home. My name is Cathy. Thank you so much for joining me this evening. Or it's actually morning for you guys. It's Saturday morning. This is our Saturday morning sew-along. What we are doing today, since we do not have a new sew-along going yet, that is to start next Saturday, January the 4th. I will have the pattern linked down in the description for the pattern that we will be doing. It's linked in the description. So if you'd like to join us on this sew-along, it's preppy. Just hit my mind what it's called. It's called preppy. But if you'd like to join us, go on and click that. Get your free pattern. It is a free pattern. And I believe it's actually kind of scrappy. So you can do this probably from things in your stash. But what we are doing today instead is our Cotton Cuts clue number 6. I am Team Dusty Rose. And this is the Wild West. I'm doing the small clue number 6. And I have all of my fabrics here. It wasn't a lot. Whoops, I'm dropping fabrics. It wasn't really a lot of fabrics for this one. So what I'm going to do is just go ahead and use my color chart to know exactly which ones I have here. I have quite a few D's. I don't have any A's. I have quite a few F's. And I'm just laying them here on my Martelli roundabout because I know, that's my B. I know I'm going to need to press. So I have B, C, D, and F. I keep my color chart here with me just to make sure I don't mess it up. Now, this is the clue number 6. You'll see we're making 2. Looks like the same exact blocks. So I'm just going to get started in with it. So we are taking a small F to a medium D triangle. I'm taking it, this is my medium D. And we're going to make 2 of these, so I have 2 D's. And then I need 4 F's. So I have to refer to my F's. And this is my small triangles. Y'all, and I have to talk you through it because if I don't talk you through it, I don't get it right. And I know I will have to move my fabrics out of the way so I can press, but I'll just move them up kind of and leave myself a little area here. I need to get my iron cut on. So guys, how is your day going? It is still my vacation. I do not go back to work until the 6th. So I am so excited that I have that break. I will be going in just a couple hours on Monday to get my payroll done or finished. I started it on this past Monday. And there's always a step that I need to do on Tuesdays, but we were closed on Tuesdays, Wednesday, and I think they closed on Thursday as well. I think they just went on and shut the office down. But we will be closed again Tuesday and Wednesday of this next week that's upcoming. So I just took the whole time off. Just took it all off. I wanted to sew and I need to get my house gone through. And y'all, I have been saying I'm going to work on my bathroom for 3 days now. I was actually going to try to hit it Christmas night because everybody was already gone. We were back home from all of our to-doing. And I didn't. I came in here and I started working on my sewing room. I did not touch my bathroom at all. And I've kind of got some things done to it. But I tell you what, I wouldn't trade anything that I did Christmas Day. I wouldn't trade it for the world. I went and saw my daughter's house that she purchased, and so very proud of her. So here I am going to press those two pieces out so I can put the other piece on. She wasn't feeling too great Christmas evening, but you know, sometimes that happens. Sometimes, you know, everybody right now is feeling kind of funky, and I mean, she is a pharmacist, so she sees a lot of sick people. You know, because they have to do pharmacist consults and stuff when they give certain medications. But it was so nice to go see her house. And now all my children are talking about going over to her house Monday. I was supposed to have my grandbaby. I'm going to talk like I'm in the present day that you're seeing this. I was supposed to have my grandbaby today, but the weather is due to get bad again. I watched the Ryan Hall, y'all, weather, and he's saying that we have a third day enhanced weather, which is pretty extreme for it to be third day enhanced. And that scares me because I was supposed to have my baby girl today and keeping her overnight, but I'm not going to. I told her mama I felt safer with her being with them because they do have their bottom floor, which has their car garage, and it has like a pool room. And when I say pool, I mean like a swimming pool and a pool table room. It's like a game room. But on that bottom floor with the game room, they do have a bedroom and a bathroom. And I think my son's mother-in-law had her hair salon in there for a little while. But the bathroom downstairs is below ground level. And I just feel safer with her being with them because I live in a mobile home. And it's according to Ryan Hall, as of Friday, it is a third day enhanced or 3-day enhanced weather prediction. And it looks like it's going to be from Monroe, Louisiana, all the way to Hattiesburg, Mississippi. So that means it's going to hit my house and where my son and daughter-in-law live. And they're talking about coming and spending the day with my daughter. And I'm like, y'all need to stay where you're at, because my nerves aren't going to handle it. And y'all, I'm just going to keep going and just chit-chat with y'all. But I just don't think my nerves are going to handle them coming over here, because I know if they come over here, they're going to be at my house or my daughter's house. And she lives in a mobile home too, my youngest daughter. So they don't need to be at either one. I mean, I don't like that we're in a mobile home, but it's what we have where we're at. And there used to be a storm shelter, but now it's not. You know, I keep saying I should go to a city council meeting because our taxes paid for that, to build that, and a fallout shelter, which is a storm shelter also, but now it's being used as a storage room. And that building is supposed to be for the public. And now we can't even get into it. So, and I mean, used to, there was a lot of people around the area that when there was tornadoes, you know, coming to the area, we would all go up to the courthouse and, you know, wait it out, because where the radio room and all of that is below ground. It's below ground level. And the shelter is underground. But now we can't even do that. But anyway, I'm talking about all that when I should. I was telling you about my cleaning. I hadn't even got my bathroom done, which after I finish this, it's already late, but you know, it don't matter. I don't have work tomorrow. Tomorrow is Saturday. I don't have work anyway. I mean, because I'm off. I don't know how to feel about having this much time off, because I've never taken this amount of time. When I worked in the university system, we were off for 2 weeks. Once school let out, we were in until grades were all posted, because that's what my office did at one of the schools that I was at. But at the community college, we posted the grades, but at the university, we supplied them to the registrar's office, which at the community college, I was in the registrar's office. So, yeah. But I'm not going to say that I miss that, because I don't miss that at all. I love where I am at now. I don't have to deal with all of that. Much nicer. People are nicer for sure. But yeah, where I'm at now, the people are a lot nicer. But tonight, Friday night, I'm going to talk like present term. Tonight, we met my youngest daughter and her fiance, and my parents went too. We met them for my youngest daughter's birthday dinner. She didn't have my baby. She didn't have my grandbaby with her. He was staying with his other papa. But we had her little birthday dinner, and I gave her the carnival quilt from this. I gave her my cotton cut carnival quilt. And I think she loved it. She's like, oh, I'm going to take this to work. Because she's got a little dog that stays in the house. And he tears everything up. I told her, I was like, do not let that dog, do not let him get on it. Because I don't want it tore up. And their little dog that's in the house, it's a little beagle. I mean, you know, it's a hunting dog. That's what they do. They tear stuff up. That's just what they do. And she's like, oh, no, I'm going to take this to work with me. And where she works, I'm like, well, don't let nobody steal it. Because, I mean, I know some of what she works with. I don't know. But she says she stays cold at work all the time, and I don't know. I think she liked it. I always try to do something special for her birthday, because her birthday is so close to Christmas. And, well, I try to do something special for all of them's birthday. But hers, of course, is more personal. It's not very many people, because, you know, people are just gived out. They can't give anymore because of Christmas. But that's something that we don't do. We don't overextend at Christmas, because as I have gotten older, I have realized that buying lots of gifts and things like that, that just crowds somebody's house. So I try to be very deliberate and, you know, aware of what they need. And sometimes I tell them, you know, just give me a list. Don't give it to your dad. Don't give it to nobody else. Just give me a list of a few things on there, and I may just try to buy one of them because I don't spend a lot of money on them. They're adults, and they can pretty much buy what they want. If they need something, you know, I don't mind helping. But, you know, like, no, I'm not going to go buy a whole set of pots and pans or anything like that. But, like, if they wanted an air fryer and I could get it on Black Friday sale, then, yeah, I would try to get an air fryer for them or something like that, you know. We are taking a B, and we're doing this on both of them. Okay. I just have to make sure I'm doing the right thing. So this is going to be a dark. I'm just going to line these up on this end. Let me get that needle down in it. Then I'm going to line them up here. And I just make them fit. And then I do the second one the same way. What I'm doing is I'm putting these sides onto the strip there. And I will just match that up. Put the needle down in it. Okay. Sometimes you just have to pay attention to what you're doing. I do anyway, because I'll do it all wrong if I don't. But anyway, so I do have some news. All of the giveaways were sent out today, except for Karen. My local, Karen, if you're watching, I want you to know my local postmaster, which is it's the small post office that my mail comes into and leaves from. It's a very rural post office. The young lady there told me that they are not accepting any packages right now from us. So what I am trying to do, I'm going to take it to a neighboring town because that's where I shipped the cards from, all the Christmas cards. So if you got your Christmas card, let me know, because I did send you a Christmas card. And just let me know, though, because what I will need to do is go to the neighboring town and see if I can ship it there. And hopefully they will, because she just told me just to mail it like first class, what I was mailing. And that's what I did, and they took it. But I mean, I don't know, maybe Canada has said, you know, no more, not right now, stop sending. But I am going to try to resend it next week when the post office is open back up. I don't know if the one in the neighboring town is open on Saturdays. I know the one where I am locally is not. But if I will try to go in on Monday and see if they can mail it. And because I don't know. But the lady told me today, she was like, they're not taking any packages. So I don't know if it's because it's a package and not first class mail. I don't know if what the reason is why she couldn't take it. But I tried to ship all of them at the same time. And when you do your labels on USPS, they'll print out like a, looks like a packaging slip with a code on it that all she needed to do was to scan it. And I'm guessing it would have checked all of them in at the same time. And she couldn't even do that. She was like, I don't have the equipment to do that. And I'm like, but you're scanning them individually. So, I don't know. I don't know. I just don't know what was happening there. But whatever it was okay. Because I told her, I said, well, just scan them individually then. And I was trying to save her time, but, time is all she probably has there. Because, like I said, it's a very small rural post office. But, Karen, I'm going to try to get that out to you. I mean, I'm trying to find ways to get it out. Now, also, in the new year, I may have a little change in format. I keep rolling this around in my head, but I don't know. I really enjoy bringing you guys videos every day. I really do enjoy it. But what I may do is go back to a 3-day-a-week format. And I don't know, maybe like, I'm not real sure how I'm going to do it yet. I roll it around in my head, and I said this last year, I was going to roll back to just doing it like every 2 days. And yeah, that didn't happen because there's so much going on and so much nice stuff. So y'all know you can't just stop. I'm trying to see which way that they have these laying. Okay. So we have these two done. And that's just part of our blocks here. So now we have an F. And we're making 2 of these with a C and a D. Well, that's crazy. But we're going to do them. The C is on the left side. So how was everybody's Christmas? Was busy, fun with family and friends, or did you relax? I really thought I was going to have relaxing, but that didn't happen. Well, it did happen last night. We had no power. The power went off at my house at probably about 10:30 with the storm, and came back on at 4:30 in the morning. We were literally the last road in our parish to get lights back. So that makes me think a transformer must have went out. Something like that. But I know it was a bummer. It was awful not having the power, because I don't sleep real well when we have no power. But I stayed up late enough to make sure my daughter had power, because she's across the interstate from where I live. She's just like 2 miles from interstate, and I'm about 5 the opposite direction. But I just made sure they had power. But I didn't know her father-in-law was over there. I call him her father-in-law because technically she might as well be married. They've been together since she was in 4th grade, so they've dated off and on since she was in 4th grade. But in the morning, Saturday morning, or the morning you're watching this, she is going hunting with her fiance. So my grandson is with his other pawpaw, which I know he's enjoying that. I know his pawpaw's enjoying that too. How could you not enjoy that sweet little baby boy? I've been missing my granddaughter, and I was hoping to be able to keep her, but the weather's just too iffy right now, and I would rather be safe. I really would. And I have some things I want to do tomorrow. But y'all just keep tuning in. Also, talking about the giveaways being shipped. That's not the end of giveaways. I actually have a surprise giveaway that nobody knows anything. Well, I kind of announced it on Tammy's live the other night. But what I should be doing tonight, this is my hope, talking about the giveaways, I am going to be downsizing my stash. I am going to try to kit up some projects out of my stash, and I will be doing giveaways with those. So y'all just keep an eye out. Some of them may be just random videos that I go in and pull the comments. And if you've commented on the video, I may pull a winner just from that. It does help if you are a subscriber of my channel. Because that helps me, and it helps me be able to do these types of things, you know. Because I will tell you guys, today I shipped 15 packages. 15 separate packages. And just for those 15, it was almost $100 to ship. But this is my appreciation to everyone. And it does help me though when you like my video, you comment, you share it, and if you're subscribed to it, it also helps. So all of that helps me, and that makes it where I can do these things for you guys. I can do giveaways because let's face it, I'm not ever going to be able to work all of the projects in these project boxes. So why not share it with you guys? Let y'all have a project. But what I want to do is I want to make sure it's kitted up to where you have a full project. Now, these that are kits, they will strictly be for the United States. Because for me to ship something that is a package, the starting rate is $44.95. Just the starting rate to ship. And as much as I appreciate, and I wish I could do that, that is not in my budget to do one package at that amount. I wish I could. I wish I could do it for everybody, but I can't. But feel free to go on and comment. And if you win and you are you require international shipping, Let's just say that. I may be able, instead of a kit, I may be able to send a pattern. Something like that. And I'm not going to send one pattern. I may send 2 or 3 patterns. But I always want to try to send a kit. And, you know, I may have to... We'll address that when we get to it. Let's just put it like that. We may have to address that when we get there. I'm trying to think of ways to do it. Now, I do have something else that I want to tell those in the United States. I noticed today that when doing the postal labels, that I was getting a message that a ship station or something was available, like at the post office. Like you have a box available for things to be delivered to, and you can just pick it up at the post office. I will start asking if that option pops up, if that's what you want me to do. Because I did have one that had special instructions to drop it at the side door. I can't remember who did that, but if it was you, please know it did not let me put any kind of comments in. You know, any kind of shipping instructions. It did not allow me to do that. So you may want to contact your local post office and let them know and have it set up. Because I know with my local post office, they know, the ones that deliver my mail to my house, they know to put all of my mail on my back porch. They are not to deliver anything to my front porch. And if it's raining, they are to put it on my bench. Because even if the wind is blowing, the rain don't make it to my bench. So, but I was not able to specify where to drop the package. Just so you know that. And all of the packages should be there by the 1st of January. Some of them were saying the 30th. Some were saying the 31st. But I think they were all showing to have an anticipated delivery before the new year. Which will be good. We will start the year off right with all the packages shipped. And I'm probably going tomorrow to go drop a quilt at the Long Armors. So I need to go through my quilt tops to see which one do I want to do. Because I have so many of them. Y'all saw that. Y'all saw that in the earlier video yesterday. I have so many that I need to get. If they're quilted, I can bind them. You know, the binding is not the hardest part for me. The quilting is. And I can just take that to my long armor and have her do it. And I think I'm going to do that tomorrow. Just carry it. She may not be open, but I hope she is. But I will be carrying a quilt there, and I will be trying to kit up some patterns. So I'm going to work on that tonight to see maybe what I can kit up for you guys, and at least to do the top. And you know, it may not have the binding and all, but to at least do the top. Now, I know if I do some of my open gate boxes. Those do have backing with the large project. So that's almost everything to do your project. But what I was saying about international shipping, I am trying to find a way to do that. And maybe to avoid that $45. I'm a cheapskate, y'all. I'm a cheapskate. It may not seem like it, but I really am. I thrift a lot of stuff. And I like to find... I'm not a cheapskate where it counts. I'm for quality as well. I was fixing to say I'm for quality, not quantity, but you can't look at my sewing room and tell that. I've got so much fabric everywhere. And making sure these press out the same way the others do. And I've been sitting here just chit-chatting and yakking, and we're almost at an hour right now. And we're almost done, actually. All I have to do now is assemble after I press these out. And if you're still here at this point, I can give more information about the giveaways because most people are already gone by now. Chances of winning a giveaway, comment. Don't have to be a particular word unless I say a word. Comment. Make sure to comment. And I know a lot of people watch on the TV. I do the same thing. I'm guilty of it. I'm very guilty of that. I have to look at my color thing to say which one I do. I'm having to concentrate, guys. Having to concentrate on which one, where, when, where, why. Just going to get this under that needle there. I did create myself a leader because for some reason this machine does not like this fabric. It always knots it up. And I'm just going to get that needle into that so I can make sure everything is lined up properly. And I'm going to go ahead and do both of these. But I think this upcoming year, you know, I've already expressed that I am going to stop some subscription boxes. I think I'm going to do, you know, cut 2 of them out for right now. You know, until I get my stash under control. So let's do a recap here of what we're thinking we're going to do. Possibly going to decrease my output of videos, and I say that and I'm like, you know you lying. You know you lying. Which I wish I would. I mean, I don't mean to be, because I love doing this. I love providing you guys with a video every day. I love it. Because I feel like I'm sitting down with a friend when I do. And y'all know I live by myself most of the time because my husband works off. And I know I could be clearing out my house, but I'd much rather be sewing. And when I do videos, I just feel like I'm sitting with friends and talking with friends. Even though I'm sitting here talking to a camera, it still feels like I'm talking to friends. And saying that, I did my mail pickup today. And Sharon, I did get your card today. I normally pick my mail up on Fridays. Sometimes I may go a week or two without picking it up. And I picked it up last Friday, and then I picked it up today. And I had 2 cards in there, so no, I got your cards. I remembered you had said something about it. That's why I remember you sent it. And had asked about it. But yes, I did get it. Thank you so much. I haven't opened it yet. Maybe I'll open it with my secret giveaway. Yeah, I love these colors and this. This is just so beautiful to me. So let's see. We've got these 2. Now I've got to lay them back down and then flip that bottom one up there. Oh, I did not notice I had seams that were supposed to nest. Oh well, they'll be okay. They were close enough, I guess. If they weren't, it was okay. But I am going to pin this one. I cannot believe I did not pay attention to that. Didn't pay no attention to it no more than a bat in the moon, y'all. Really did not. Okay, so let's see. Sometimes I just get ahead of myself, and that's what happens. And see, this is why I don't do leaders and enders, because I always forget to sew one on there when I'm taking my piece off, and I always have to put another one on there. But my recap, I may be decreasing, which I'm probably not going to. I mean, honestly, y'all, I'm probably not going to. But if I do, just know that everything is okay. That I may just be taking a breather. Because sometimes I need it. Not very often, but sometimes. And giveaways. We're going to be getting out of my stash is what we're going to be doing. We're going to be knocking it out. My stash has become quite large. And I need to knock it down a tad bit. I get all these projects in these boxes, and I'm like, oh, I'm going to do that. That's beautiful. And they are. And I have the best intentions of doing them. But I know it's not going to happen because I probably have about 300 projects in boxes right now that are on my shelf that's not going to get done. And I know it. Now I have some that are particular, like I have a bag that I want to do. And I know I'm going to do it because I want it. I love bags. I am a bag lady. I love bags. Today I carried my little gnome bag that I made last year. That was actually a Karen Montgomery pattern. I'm surprised nobody said anything about doing that one. But nobody did, so I will keep on. But I have another bag that I want to make, and it's a decent sized bag that I want to make. But we're going to be knocking the stash out. I have a lot of loose fabrics that I get, or I quit doing this. Like in Marketplace or Facebook groups, I quit buying it. Unless it's something that I need for a pattern, I'm not going to buy random fabrics. Just because that's a waste of my space and time, really. Because I don't have the space to store all of that. And I would like to get it down to where I'm putting my projects and my fabric in the project boxes or the zipper bags, because the zipper bags are over here on the bookshelf along with all that spare fabric. And then I have, those are the ones that are not completely kitted up. And then I have the shoe boxes that are right next here. And when I say shoe box, just know that it's not a real shoe box. I mean, it does not even look like a shoe box. But I have those for kits that are completely kitted up and ready to go. And then I have the project boxes behind me, and those are the ones I'm working on. Now, I have a few back there that are kind of staples that stay back there, like the Nantucket. That one stays back there because I can always throw a little Nantucket together. And I love doing those. Those are so pretty. I love those Nantuckets. And when I have a quilt bound, I just take the extra batting on it because you pay for the batting. I don't have them trim my quilt down. So I trim it down and I get all of the batting. You paid for it, so keep it. Oh, guys. Let's see, does it look like that? Yes, it does. Okay, I have two of these right here. This is Clue 5 to the Wild West. That is pretty. I'm wondering if it's going to be Aztec-y looking. Like, you know how Aztec-y, they have these shapes in it. That's real pretty. I just love these colors, though. Love, love, love these colors. So, thank you so much for joining me doing clue number 6 of Cotton Cuts, the Wild West. I'm doing the small, hashtag Team Dusty Rose. But I was talking about my project stuff over here, so let me finish telling you about that before I end this video. We are a little over an hour right now. But I have things behind me that I keep just to keep doing them. Like I have my string quilt back there. I have my Nantucket. I have like my mug rugs and my embroidery coasters that I do. So I have things like that in project boxes back there. That way I don't have loose things laying all over. I have a box I can put it in. So that's how I have it going, and I'm trying to get it to where I don't have loose fabrics, that I can put it in a box. I can label that box and I know where it goes. So guys, now I can end the video. Thank you so much for joining me today. Remember, don't forget to comment. Give me a thumbs up. If you have not yet subscribed, please do. And click that notification bell. You don't want to miss a thing that we are up to this year. I hope to be doing smaller individual projects, not just sewing quilts. I do hope to be bringing you guys along for bags, for other small things that we can make. And we will be starting our new sew along January the 4th. The link for the pattern is down in the description. The pattern does tell you all the fabrics that you will need. And I have not, someone asked me if I was going to cut it out before or not. I have not cut it out yet. So it's according to what kind of time I have as to if I will have it cut before the 4th. I'm going to try to have it cut out so we can just get started on sewing. But you know what? If I don't, it's okay. And if you don't, it's okay. We do this all at our own pace. And this is not a race to be won. It is not a competition. It is just for the pure enjoyment of sewing and making quilts, making beautiful things to share with our friends and family. And leave a comment. Don't forget to leave that comment. Tell me what you think. I do try to respond to each and every comment personally. And as always, until I see you again, I hope you have a very blessed day and a very happy new year. Goodbye, guys.